Okay, you guys, the next step is our eyes. What are we going to do with my eyes today? I think, you guys, I am going to go with, I'm switching it up. Oh, wait, look, there's more foundation. I'm digging, because it changed my idea. I changed it up. Good Lord, what was I thinking? All right, I'm going to go with the pink theme today. I've got to get all this makeup off my hand. There's a huge blotch. Can you see it? It was a lot I dropped. So maybe I only need 3.5 drops. Okay, so you guys, these bad boys are my all-time favorite. If you have watched any video of mine, you know I'm addicted. You know that I'm obsessed. I can't help it. So you guys, today I'm going to take one called Sassy. Because you know what? Quite honestly, I'm feeling a little sassy today. And I am going to take, this is my favorite little brush here. Okay. I'm going to take it. I open it up. And then honestly, you can use it right there from the lid. Or you can shake some in to here. And then you have it either way. I am going to take this Sassy. And I'm going to go right along my crease. And I'm going to go back and forth and back and forth. And you guys, this is going to stay on all day because of my primer. Okay? I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to get a little bit more. And I'm going to go back and forth. And I'm going to cover this whole area. See the difference? And you guys, this is just a hint of color. I'm not going anywhere crazy. Quite honestly, I'm going to the Goodwill. I'm going to go to the Goodwill and see what I can find. Everyone loves a good treasure, right? Call it treasure hunting. I'm going treasure hunting. So, I'm going to do my other eye. And I still am using the same stuff that was in the lid. I have a little bit more in there, so I'm going to use every last little drop of it in my lid. Nathan's nurse just walked in and she thinks that I'm crazy. That's okay. Because I am crazy. Crazy about makeup. Alright, you guys, look at that. This bad boy is $12.50. I have been using it forever. And I haven't even made a dent in it. Okay? $12.50. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my transition color. Okay? And for my transition color, I'm going to go with a little bit softer pink. Shocker. More pink for me. And this one is called Sexy. Okay? So I'm going to open it up. And do the same thing. Now, who doesn't know what their transition, where to put their transition color? I know you're sitting there, because guess what? I was there too. It's the crease and above. Not all the way up, but it's the crease and the above, okay? So, here's my crease right above my crease, and I'm going to go back and forth, and guess what else I'm going to do with it? I'm going to take it down right here. And actually, I'm going to use, and take it down right here. Can you see it? It's just a hint of a different color. I need more. Didn't do enough dabbing. Isn't that a dance? The dab. Okay. See, guys? Oops. Just go right here. And you guys, you can use the circles. You can swipe. You can do whatever you want. I have found that dabbing color makes it stick out more. You see the difference between a dab over here and this swiping over here? Just depends on what you're going for. Everyone's going to tell you something different, but if you look, I'm doing it differently on both eyes to be able to show you the difference. Do you see the difference? This is blended, this is dabbed. Okay, so I guess I should dab on both sides, I guess, so that I don't look like a weirdo. Because, you know, the people at the Goodwill might judge me. So that's my transition color that I used today. Are you ready? Another 1250 color, that one was. Now, for my last 1250 color, I'm going with Curious. Now, the reason why I'm going with Curious is because I'm going to use it to highlight my brow bone. Just because I think everyone can use a little highlight on the brow bone. And you know what? My brows are a major opportunity of mine. Okay, so to do your brow bone, you go right here. And you can dab, you can swipe. Look at that. And what that does is that makes my eyes look bigger. Right? And you're like, but Kelly, it's not blended. I know. I'll get to that. I'm going to use a clean brush that I have not used in any of my other colors. Or I could use this one. Look. It's now clean. It's all in my hand. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to blend it out. And that's it. You guys can do this. Don't tell me, oh, I can't do that. It's too hard. I just did all that. It wasn't that hard, was it? I have a soft tint of pink. I'm not over the moon crazy, but I got a little bit of pink up there. And my bags are gone. Now, what are we going to do? Okay. For my eyeliner today, I am going to use my Addiction palette number 1. And bear with me while I reach over here and find a brush. Okay, so this is palette 1. You guys, oops. I haven't even taken the mirror, the film off of the mirror. It's still on here. Do you see it right here? The little tab to pull that off. It would be a great mirror, but I'm always doing my makeup live in front of people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Chipper, and I'm going to eyeline my eyes with Chipper. And I'm going to do small little strokes all the way across and out. See the difference? I'm going to go and I'm going to do a little bit more of Chipper. I'm going to do it on my other eye now. And you can go from the corner of your eye out. You can start on the outside and go in. I was told one time that if you started on the inside and worked your way out, it would create less wrinkles. I can guarantee you that that did not work for me. Again, I think it might be genetic. My mother swears it's the soap that she uses, because she does not have any wrinkles, but I remember my dad's mom having lots of wrinkles. Okay, so there we go. That's my Chipper that I use. And now, you guys, I'm going to kind of blend it out a little bit and kind of take it up and out. I'm not going to do a whole winged look. Not me. I'm not a winger. I wish I could be, but I'm not. Okay. There you go. All right, you guys, I'm going to go back and I'm going to take Swanky. And I'm going to use Swanky underneath my eyes. And guess what? Cleaning that brush again. That's what shine wipes are for, right? You can shine wipe your hands when you're all done. So I'm going to go back. What did I say I was going to do? Swanky? I'll do Swanky. And I'm going to do Swanky underneath. And I'm putting Swanky on my waterline. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference in how big this eye looks compared to that eye? That's by just putting a little hint of shimmer underneath. Because Swanky has a bit of shimmer to it. Okay, see that? It was nothing. And that's it. You guys, I'd like to show you different ways to use different products. This is your addiction palette. You can do your whole eye with this, but I wanted to show you some of the $12.50 inexpensive products that you can use. Don't say, oh, it's unique, it's so expensive. It really isn't, you guys. And I'm here to guarantee you that. You will get the use out of it more than you will from your drugstore brands. Okay? So the only thing left to do are my eyebrows and my lashes. Okay, so for my brows, I have this, which is my brow gel, and I'm just going to use my Prim pencil, and that's why I told you I keep my sharpener handy. Turn the sharpener, not the pencil. Okay. And I am, whoop, the lid just fell. Better pick it up before the dog eats it. Okay. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to start down here, and I'm going to kind of underline it very, very lightly. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay? Okay, so you see I just used a little bit in that one spot on the underneath part of my eyes and on the underneath part of my brow. And the reason why is because I'm going to go back with my brow gel that has fibers in it, just like our fabulous 3D mascara. And I'm going to take that and I am going to comb up that color and fill in. The girls nowadays, you guys, when I was younger, you wanted a small brow. You didn't want thick brows. We tweezed and we waxed and we got them so small. That is not what is in right now. So I have to kind of compensate. Right here is the arch of my eyebrow, and here's where I'm going to bring them down. Arch of my eyebrow, bring them down. Don't think I messed up right there. Remember, that's that imperfection I told you about. But look at the difference in my brows. Amazing, right? All right. Time for my mascara. Do not pump. I know you want to pump. Swirl it. I want to pump so bad. There was a makeup girl at a counter that told me to pump. And she was wrong. I've been doing it wrong my entire life. Alright. So, do you ever come to think that maybe your wands are getting a little bit icky on your gel? If you're experiencing that, what I want you to do is get some super, 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 super hot water. Okay? Run this underneath the super hot water. And while it's still even a little bit moist, put it back in the tube. That's all it is. These wands need to be cleaned just like the rest of your brushes do. You can already see the difference, right? I know. And that's just my gel. Just like putting on other mascara is what the first layer of gel is for me. Other presenters may say differently, but that truly is where I'm at with it. Okay? And then I'm going to immediately go back with my fibers. Go from the middle of your lash out to the top so that you get the lengthening look that you're looking for. Okay? I'm not going to put any on the bottom because, like I told you guys, I'm going to the Goodwill. The people at the Goodwill don't know. I'm going to take my other wand, going back to my gel on the other eye, and it's best to apply your fibers when the gel is still moist, okay? So if you notice, I normally do my top, and then I do the bottom, and then I go back and do the top real quick before I put on my fibers. Okay, I'm about to put on my fibers. In you go. Out come the fibers. Okay, now that I've done the fibers on the one eye, then that means that the fibers over here are dry. So, I'm going to go back with my gel and seal those bad boys on. That's why you go gel, fiber, gel. Is the last thing of gel is to highlight the fibers that you just put on and to kind of seal them on. See, you're going to get some that may hang on. And that's because your wand needs to be cleaned. I told you I do it on Mondays. Don't judge. Okay, so now this eye needs to have them glued on. Or gelled on, glued, gel, whatever. Now, ladies, if this is not a good enough flash for you, this is where you just repeat. You just repeat the steps over again. This is one coat, and I'll go back and do a second coat for you to show you the difference. And it really is, you do it to your liking. But the Goodwill, they don't care. They don't care. Giving it time to kind of, I'm going to go back and do the bottom over here. And then I'm going to seal on those. Fabulous! You can see the difference in one coat and two. One coat, two coats. It's fun, isn't it?